Hello, I'm the creator of this wonderful game, AD Wars Christian Mythology. Okay, I created a deck specifically for my mom because my mom starred in Friday the 13th Part 7 New Blood, and this is like works on the premise of the urban legend of Jason Voorhees, and it predominantly works on like Blair Witch 2, Book of Shadows. So either my mom or my sister can get this deck and name it Blair Witch Project or through my sister, or Friday the 13th Jason Voorhees through my mom. Okay, so my mom or my sister, whoever gets this deck first, gets to name the deck. Okay, it's a premise of bringing everything back from the burn pile, which is the dead zone, and replaying everything. Let's see if I can hit the combo. Okay, so I'm going to draw 4 cards. 2, 3, 4. All I need is 1 card, and I hit the combo. Okay, so we are gonna start out the game drawing 2 cards, and we've got an excellent start. So we're gonna play 1 card face down, 2 cards face down, and 3 cards face down. We're gonna pass the turn. Okay, so they pass it back to us. We draw 2. We're gonna play 1 card face down, 2 cards face down, 3 cards face down. We're gonna burn 6 cards. Okay, and we are going to cast God's Anger. There's already God's Anger in the deck, so here's how we do this. God's Anger, okay, so it brings in Racing Thoughts. Okay, so, yep, and I got to stack it. So Racing Thoughts, it brings back 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. I hit the Shameless Hold. Now every tithe is free. Painful Humiliation gets cast, and I'm naming Turn of Event. So they can't play any turn of events. Okay, I'm going to Supernatural Force, stacking that. They put the top 7 cards of their Book of Life into their burn pile. Then I'm going to cast it into the pit, playing that. Whenever a character is put into the burn pile, I return another character from my burn pile back to the opponent's land. Then we're going to stack it Curse Humanity. Okay, Curse Humanity, top 3 cards, and I discard 3 cards. Okay, so then it is going to go to Possess the Soul. I gain control of one of their characters, another cast into bit. So it's 2 cards, Supernatural Force, top 7, Possess the Soul, God's Anger kicked off again. Racing Thoughts, top 4. Okay, Racing Thoughts, top 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Solomon Who Talks to the Dead comes into play. Invoke Demons is cast. Now whenever they each repentant step, they burn a character from their hand or their land. Lack of Faith, they discard 5 cards. Outrageous Jealousy, whenever any card is leaked, the opponent corrupts the top card of their Book of Life, so they put it into burn pile. Possess the Soul is next, gaining control of the character. Supernatural Force, they put the top 7 cards in their discard pile. Possess the Soul, I gain control of another character. Curse Humanity, top 3 in the discard pile. Cool. Supernatural Force, top 7. God's Anger again, because there's 3, which 1 kicks off another. So you get the point. So top 4, and all characters. Solomon Who Talks to the Dead. Racing Thoughts, Spirit Realm. We're going to go Racing Thoughts and Testament of Faith. So top 8. Every character comes into play. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Every character comes into play. Entity of the Dead, Devil's Minister. Okay, and then we've got Spirit Realm, and we got the Testament of Faith and Racing Thoughts. So we infinitely combo through the deck, looking for each time putting all characters into the land, and we hit Name No Enforcer, so we win this turn. Okay. The card that I have in my hand is something other than that, so we're going to go ahead and resolve Solomon Who Talks to the Dead. When he is put into the land, return Banish Zone, all characters to my land. So the opponent's burn zone, my burn zone, and then we go like that. And the deck just comboed off. Like, that's the way it does it. Like, turn 3, you should be hitting God's Anger, okay, which allows you to combo everything in your discard pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's game over. And 16, it's a sweep. You can get all 16 characters in play. According to the core rule booklet, which is not the comprehensive guide rule booklet, but according to the comprehensive guide rule booklet, which is more extensive rules, if you resolve all 16 characters, it is a sweep. It's not just a game win. It's not just a game win. It is a match win. So the opponent gets a game loss for resolving 15. The opponent gets swept 2-0 for 16 characters on land. But you got to combo it all in the same turn. Like, you can't just say, I play 15 characters, I win game 1, and then next turn I play the 16 one. No. If you can combo all 16 in play on the same turn, you'll win the game. Mom says, I hope you're highly impressed. Okay, I created this game all by myself. I wanted to create a deck like Solidarity that burns the opponent out, but I wanted to be my own personal creation. So my card game, it brings back every freaking sin and character and riddle back into play, and you just win. Okay. I want to build my dad, Brian Hall, Riddler's Revenge, which works on God's Anger, and then it just loads its burn pile up with nothing but riddle cards, and you get 3 Promised Lands in play with 2 more cards, and it resolves 3 Promised Lands, and you win. I want to build my daddy Brian Hall and I wanted to call it Riddler's Revenge. Because it's not copyrighted. There was a ride called Riddler's Revenge, but it's not a ride. It's a card game, so the name of the deck is Riddler's Revenge. Okay? If they got a problem with Jason Voorhees, call it the Undead Jason. Okay? And it's copyright free. Okay? You can name your deck whatever you want to name it, but I'm just putting out ideas that would be cool names for decks. Like a Jason Voorhees deck in this game, that would be cool. Riddler's Revenge, that would be cool. Because 2 different perspectives. Mommy Amy Hall, I even have a Holy Alliance deck for you. Your Holy Alliance deck is like a $600, $700, $800, $900 deck somewhere in there. Okay, you're running 3 Care of the Divine, which is your main win condition. They're worth $25 a pop. Because of how powerful they are. Like, every card in your deck is worth between $5 and $25, Mommy. And it's my own unique breed. My deck, it's a lockdown stall out. It's not that fun to play, but it goes for the win. It runs cards like Light Casting with Know Who Built the Ark. Know Who Built the Ark comes in play with 5 corruption markers. You can't play it on the first or second turn. I sneak it in play on the first or second turn from the burn pile into play by playing a card that allows me to do it. And then as soon as I hit the Name No Enforcer or Light Casting, I burn Know Who Built the Ark to Name No Enforcer, or I Light Cast it out. Removes the 5 counters, I win the game. I'm looking at winning between turn 3 and turn 5. It's not that fun to play. It's not that interactive. It just wants to go right there on the spot. Like, it wants to get Noah Who Built the Ark in the burn pile, and then it wants to play a card like Entity of the Dead that brings, or Solomon Who Talks to the Dead for 3 and bring it into play on turn 1. And you got to have a discard engine to get it into the burn pile. You got to have burn engine to get it into burn pile, and then you bring it back and you light cast. Boom, game over. I'll show you the deck. You'll understand when you see it going. Okay, not looking for Mom's deck. I'm looking for my deck. Okay, so I think this is. No, this is Mom's deck. Okay, so watch how my mom's deck goes. Okay, this deck is called Paranormal Haunting. Okay, because of what it does, and it just fits. Okay, so I'll show you my mom's deck, Amy Hall's deck first. Mom's gonna draw 4 cards. Okay, and Mom's gonna go like this. Mom's gonna go, God, I have win conditions in my hand right now. So all I have to do is resolve them. So Mom's going to go drawing 2, first of all. Mom's going to go Cryptic Council face down, Cryptic Council face down, Then she's going to want to go Messenger Michael face down. She's going to pass the turn. Then they're going to pass it back. She's looking for a 3-drop or less, character-wise. An 11-drop. Okay, so Mom's going to go Faith in God, face down. She really needs it, but she needs to hit the combo. So she's going to go Care of the Divine and God of Salvation, face down. Okay? Then she's going to pass the turn. She's going to draw 2 more cards. Okay, she hit it. Name no enforcer, name no enforcer. She's going to burn all the resource, or no, she's going to let it go on for 2 more turns before she combos off. So she's going to pass the turn. Okay, she's going to draw 2 cards. She's going to play 2 face down. Now she just wants to hit cards in her yard. So then she's going to pass the turn. It's going to pass back to her. She's going to draw 2 cards. In this turn, she combos off. She plays Mark of God face down. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, she burns 9 cards. Results get into the end. Top 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. How many characters? If there are 8 or more, she puts them into play. 7 or less. They go to burn pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They go to the burn pile. Okay, then she's going to go, that was cute. Healing from God. Every character back into play. Solomon, who talks to dead, is in play, and so is Name No Enforcer, so nothing can burn. Cards can burn with that combo in play. Lilith the Succubus, now she's got infinite mill. She got infinite opportunities. Okay, so then she's going to pass the turn, and she's going to go God's Reward. She gets a turn event, which will be Healing from God. She gets a riddle, which is Get in the End. And she gets a character, which she would be doing Jacob the Unbanishable. Okay, so these 3 cards are in her hand. Okay, so then it's going to pass. Okay, so she draws 2 cards. She plays 3 resources face down. Get in the End, Faith in God, and Jacob the Unbanishable. She passes the turn. Okay, so then she's going to draw 2. She's going to play 3 cards face down. No, I'm sorry. She's going to play 2 cards face down. Because she's going to keep the Healing from God. And yep, she's going to keep Healing from God in her hand. She's going to pass the turn, draw 2. I'm sorry. Yeah, I feel bored. Anyway, she plays Get in the End. She recasts it. And then everything goes to burn pile. And she goes, all characters. And she goes, I win Healing from God. And I sweep. Okay. So that is Paranormal Haunting deck. Okay. Mom, if you're watching this, you'll be impressed. Okay. So you saw 2 different deck types. Okay. This is my deck. And it's called Occult the Awakening. Okay. Watch how it plays out. Okay, once again, starting out the game. Okay, mind you, my deck is Occult the Awakening, so it's hitting cards from the graveyard, and it's burning cards that got put in play from the graveyard. It's not really that fun. It's a winning deck, but it's not that fun. So I draw 4. Okay, and I did not hit a no oath of the Ark, but I got a Gift from God, and it comes into play on turn 1. So I draw 2. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and play Beat the Grade face down. Obeying God face down as Tithe. And then Joyous Nature turn 1 and burn 3 and play Moses Who Sets the Law. Now he's got 10 corruption markers on him that when it's my turn, I put the top 10 cards, the 9 cards, the 8 cards. But it's going to be 9, 8, 7 cards from the top of here into here. Okay? So I pass the turn. Okay? It comes back to me. It's got 9 corruption markers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I'm looking for one card right now. Okay? So one of their characters gets a corruption marker. Okay? I'm going to go Gifts from God and lay 2 cards. Nice. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to play Name No Enforcer, and I'm going to pass the turn. And I don't have a combo in hand yet. Okay, so that's my turn. Top 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Top 8 cards. This is turn 2. Okay, and I haven't heard it hit my combo yet. Draw 2 cards for my turn. Third, Name No Enforcer. We're going to go deactivating these 3. And we're going to draw 4 cards, and we're going to burn 2. Okay, burning 2, Cain the Undead, and Faith in God. I've got the combo in hand. I pass the turn. Okay. Then I go top 7 cards. This would be turn 3. And I only need to see 1 card in there. Yep, and it's there. Okay. So I proceed to go Healing from God. Turns every character from the burn pile back to play. 1, 2, 3. There's the win condition. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now how can I win if I have Jacob the Imbanishable? Here's how this deck works. Okay, so I pass the turn, I detest everything, and I go light casting. It's all in a stacking order. The way I light cast, it's going to remove the 5 counter from here. So it's in the same order that it gets played in. So I got to do this right. Okay, so the first stack is Cain the Undead. Jacob the Imbanishable, Mother Mary, Moses who sets the law, Name No Enforcer, resets the stack, and it continues. Then it goes to Name No Enforcer, which actually burns Jacob the Imbanishable because there's 2, 1 back to back. Then we go Mother Mary. We go Cain the Undead, number 2, so it keeps looping everything back into play. God the Omnipotent, I draw my whole deck. Moses, who sets the law. And then finally, Noah, who built the ark. And Noah, who built the ark. Okay, so everything came into play tapped. Or everything came into play turned sideways, not tapped. That's a different game. Everything came into play, Tisk turned it sideways. Okay, so then whenever a character is burned this turn, that character, return that character to your land. So I cast the turn of event, Awaken the Spirit, and it brings back, Noah, who built the ark. Everything else is burned, and the counters are removed from those who built the ark, so it's game. That's called Occult the Awakening. And if you're impressed by my game idea, and it's something that you might want to try playing, trust me, the player is the artist is the player. No inappropriate or dirty or lewd artwork. It is Christian mythology, so there is no bad behavior allowed on the artwork. It's in the core rule booklet. You have to keep it PC. In other words, don't be drawing anatomies on the card. Don't be writing the word fuck on the card or anything. Nothing loose like that. Okay? That will be the quickest way to get you banned from any event ever if you do crap like that. Okay? Okay, so that gets you banned from the tournaments if you do crap like that. And you're not allowed to play any pro level. You're not allowed to play semi-pro. You're banned from every fucking AD Wars tournament as a whole. You can't go to the Friday night events. You can't go to the regionals, Pro Tour, Qualifier, Pro Tour. You can't go to the Invitationals. You can't go to any of the tournaments when this thing makes it big. If you draw or rude or inappropriate content on the cards, you are forever banned from any semi-pro, basic pro, or advanced pro level tournament. This includes your recreational gaming night at your local store. Okay, it's right in the rules. No lewd conduct, no rude conduct, no foul language. Like, it has a set of rules. If you have Tourette syndrome and you outburst, that's not a swear word because you've got Tourette syndrome and it's understood. It's understanding. Ideally, I want churches to carry this game as opposed to local stores. It'd be perfect because the packs are like $1.99 a piece. Okay. Right now the packs are $1.99 a piece, and you get 15 cards. You get a rare and ultra rare, and 2 uncommons and the rest commons in every pack. And then you get a box for $175. You can get a box for that price, and a box comes with 180 cards. So it comes 12 packs to a box, or 10. A pack is a whole sheet that's got nothing but cards on it. You have to cut it out yourself. But God says, if you do the work, you reap the reward. Okay? So you can leave it as a whole sheet as a collector, or you can cut it down to individual cards, and you can play the card game. Okay? You're not allowed to reproduce the game. You're not allowed to remanufacture the game. It's got a solid copyright on it. And I'm going to be having people watch for copyright infringement on the game once it starts getting going. I'm going to hire people to do it. Anyways, this is the game. This is what it does. This is what it's about. It's about just having a good Christian entertainment. It's about having good Christian fun. Now, how the rules will work, the rule stacking and being able to bend and give rules, every player must have a Bible of their preference there at the table. And the Necronomicon will go against the Christian Bible. The Wiccan Bible will go against the Pagan Bible. The Wiccan Bible will go against the Christian Bible. Like, it's in a compare-off, and you find out which religion is the right religion. Okay? And everybody learns off of everybody's religion, and it's done in Christian faith. It's done in Catholic faith, so there's no inappropriate behavior. See what I'm saying? And then you're making money because you're drawing the art on like light casting. So you're drawing a nice sun and clouds, and you're drawing like tombstones on it that have the Holy Cross and, you know, R.I.P. at the bottom, or whatever your artwork may be. That's not lewd or inappropriate. What would be lewd and inappropriate is if you had a necromancer digging up a grave. Okay, that would be inappropriate. That would be inappropriate. Okay, so we're not looking for graphic detail for art. We're looking for very kid-like art for the card game because it's a game made for kids. It's not a game made for adults, even though adults are going to play, and they're going to want to meet the creator of the game, and they're going to want to know, you know, like, how did you create this? Why Christian mythology? And why, you know, why now? Why didn't you do this when you were like 6? It's an awesome game. Like, what was your motivation behind creating it? Like, and what are your disabilities? Like, how old are you? And I, upfront and honest, 13 years old. I'm 13 years old. So, yeah, this is my rendition. This is the card game, and I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you were able to learn how to play the card game off of the 3 decks being played. You know, it's very simple. It's got simple rules. It's only got 4 card types: turn event, Siddle, Rin, and character. Turn event, Sin, Riddle, and characters. 4 basic card types. Really simple. Resolve 15 of 16 characters. Resolve 15 of 16 characters, you win the game. 16 of 16 in a single turn, that's a sweep. That's a match loss. And then solving 3 riddles, remaining cards, direct win conditions. You do not lose the game if you cannot draw. Okay, that's where my card game is very unique. Anyways, go ahead and start getting your checks ready to send to 9330 59th Avenue, Southwest Lakewood, Washington, 98499 in care of Autumn Fiore. And I don't know how to spell Fiore. You could even include, send it to Shane. No, send it to Autumn Fiore. Send it to Autumn Fiore. Okay, that's my case manager. Send the checks to her with the words "do not open" on the envelope. Okay. Once I have that in the memo of the check, you're going to write AD Wars or AD Wars card game. And then above that, you're going to write your email address so that I can send you the comprehensive rule booklet through email. That way you got a hard copy and you can print out as many hard copies as you want of the rules. I don't care about that. But go to recreate the game, go to recreate the game or go to reproduce the cards that you're sent. Yeah, that is copyright infringement, and I nail for that. Okay, so keep everything within Christian grounds. In Christianity, we do not lie, we do not cheat, and we do not steal. Okay, I cannot express that enough. Anyways, God has punishment for those kind of deeds. Thank you.